I want to ask you some of the details, but I will leave it for later. Mike, what's your perspective on this, what he said? Because when you were here last time, you told us a story how, from your perspective, looked when Plazo came to Mike's gym. Can you tell us about the cookie? What did you expect from him, since he was on the verge of going out of kickboxing and he obviously lost the motivation? What did you see in him, and how this process went from this ground zero to now to this success and fighting Plazo for the interim belt?
Yeah, well, first he came to spar with Badr, and first of all he was just doing nothing, just walking in the ring, getting punches and kicks and knees and whatever. But I also look at different things, like he's one of these fighters who folds his clothes nicely, put it there, start changing and put it back, and then, I'm just looking, that's strange. Because normally they carry it out, they put it on, and just, it's done, and when he's finished, he's also folding it back there, and so, then I'm not that guy, who starts, to try to be friends or something. But if you start coming, I will ask you some questions. Like, what are you doing? I'm just curious. And so then we start, and then I ask him, why don't you punch back? Can't you? And then I said, well, if you want, you can come with us with normal training. Then maybe we can see something different. I can show you something different. So he showed up, and then I see some faults. And I said, maybe you should keep your feet like this, you keep your hands like this, you walk like this, keep your head like this, just when you do this, move like that. And he picked it up. So we start talking, and then the pandemic came, and he kept on training because I'm an Olympic gym. This I'm on the Olympic website that I did in the COVID time, so we can train whenever there is something like that going on. So I invited him to train. We started to train some more and more and more, and then I keep on asking, of course, questions. And then I said, well, maybe you should do some fighting again. Yeah, fight. I said, no, you have to do some serious fighting. So we get one call on a Thursday. Do you got a heavyweight? I said, well, I got one. I said to him, do you want to fight this guy? I said, yeah, sure, why not? I said, okay, we have to leave tomorrow. It's the same with Passanier, and we get a call on Thursday, we leave on Tuesday.
Yeah.
But with him we got a call on Thursday, we leave on Friday, we fight on Saturday and drive back from Belgium. And we won, but a lot of things also went wrong, so we were happy, but you know me, always,
never
okay,
happy.
I'm very happy, but you did this wrong, this wrong, this wrong. And I said, no, I'm just happy I won. I said, no, but that's not enough, because I think you can do better, you can do more. So we go in every fight, he gets better. Until this Levy fight, there are some flaws in that fight, but sometimes you lose a fight, but you actually win. And this is one of these fights. He lost, but now, after that fight, he realized, because when I tell him, listen, maybe you should go on the running machine, and then they say, yeah, why? Okay, then don't. But now he knows why I tell him this. You have to do that, or come boxing in the morning at 7 o'clock. Why? Well, now, and now in the last tournament, it all paid out, because after the first round against Wilnis, in the middle, I said, do you think it's stupid to do the running machine and the, and the air bike? He says, no. He says, why? Are you out of air? He says, no, I feel good. That's what I'm saying.
You're
okay.
king.
So then I start talking about the fight. I said, listen, you catch him with uppercut. And, and I just tell him what to do in the next round, and he knocked him out. So that was the first big win for him. Then the second one was against also this Murat Aygun.
Yeah, Turkish guy.
Yes. He is very hard-headed, you know. He's the same as these Raul Catinas. You know, they take 5 punches to give one. It's not the most clever tactics
approach,
in my opinion, but you know they do. So, but if he doesn't have a good condition, he couldn't finish that fight because they wait till you get tired and they punch you. And he punched him in the round 2, and he stood still for a while. But because you're in a good condition, you can absorb it and continue. And that's the way I see it, the way we did, and you know. And by that time, like I said, well, in about 1 year, you know, I want to have you in the top 5 or something. And then nobody thought it could
possible,
be.
Yeah.
And I said, why not? We just need to win a couple of fights, and we did. And step by step, and it's the same with I said to Plasje, but once you knock out 10 people in a row, you will be remembered.
Yeah.
They're not going to remember you because one time you win on points, or one time you lost, but you should have won. You're complaining at the referee. One time I've lost, but my aunt got sick, and my dog, and my cat, and I don't know what. You know, just, like I said, straight up, nuts and guts, you know, squeeze the hands and knock them out. And then you get your reward. And then people will watch, because if the fighters both were winning on points their last 4 fights each, there wouldn't be that much press. Nobody's watching for a very technical fight. Yeah. You know, and nobody's, like I said the last time, nobody's stepping in the car and looking at each other and said, I hope we're going to see some very good clinching today.
Yes. Oh, very good fight on points.
Yes. Or a clever matchup. Nobody wants it. Styles make fights, you know.
Yeah,
and,
I agree.
And you just come for this ultimate thing, and this ultimate thing is a knockout.